He was born with nothing in colonial Algeria and died suddenly, with the Nobel Prize in his coat pocket. Albert Camus never claimed to have all the answers, but he lived one big question. How do you live without hope and still choose to live? Albert Camus was born in 1913 to a partially deaf, illiterate mother and a father who died in World War I when Albert was just 1. They were so poor, he studied by streetlight, sitting on borrowed chairs. But a teacher saw something in him and helped him earn a scholarship. It changed his life. He dreamed of becoming a football goalkeeper, but at 17, he collapsed. Tuberculosis, a lung disease that haunted him for life. Stuck in bed, he read Dostoevsky, Nietzsche, Greek tragedy. His body was fragile, but his mind was on fire. In a world that doesn't explain itself, what do? Camus called this the absurd, the clash between our search for meaning and the silence of the universe. But unlike other existentialists, he didn't say, life is meaningless. He said, life has no ultimate meaning, and yet I will live it fully. During Nazi occupation, Camus joined the French resistance. He edited a banned newspaper called Combat, risking his life to speak the truth. His pen was his weapon. After the war, he became a symbol of moral clarity, a thinker who acted. Camus rose to fame, praised for his novel The Stranger and his book The Myth of Sisyphus. But he clashed with fellow philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre. While others justified violence in the name of revolution, Camus refused. Camus didn't just write about the absurd, he made it unforgettable. In The Stranger, he gave us Meursault, a man who shows no remorse, even at his own trial, and whose honesty feels more dangerous than lies. In The Myth of Sisyphus, he posed a bold question. Should we kill ourselves if life has no meaning? His answer, no. We must imagine Sisyphus happy, pushing the rock, and still resisting despair. He followed with The Plague, a haunting allegory of a town under quarantine, where fighting disease becomes a stand-in for resisting fascism. In The Fall, a confessional monologue that tears apart human hypocrisy. These weren't just books, they were mirrors, held up to a post-war world asking, what now? Camus said, a writer's duty is to speak for those who cannot. Through fiction, essays, and theater, he kept asking the hardest questions and demanding we answer with action. He faced another impossible question, the Algerian War. Born in Algeria, raised among Arabs and French, Camus was torn. He condemned the violence on both sides and was hated by both. He said, I believe in justice, but I will defend my mother before justice. In 1960, at age 46, Camus died in a car crash. In his bag, an unfinished novel and a train ticket he almost took instead, his sudden death shocked the world. But in a way, it fit the philosophy he lived. Life is fragile, there are no guarantees. But while we are here, we must rebel with compassion. Albert Camus didn't believe in fate or gods, but he believed in decency, in dignity, in light even when the world was dark. He taught us that we don't need a reason to live, just need the courage to keep going. Thank you for watching. If Camus' story moved you, subscribe for more animated biographies that explore the lives behind the letters.